Market is now trading at 26.1k, and right now is the market going to move to the downside? And on the 4-hour chart here, you see the market move a little bit to the upside and then come back down to this very level of consolidation. Something very important on Matic right here. I told you not to short the market at this point, and that market is going to retrace into this very level of support on resistance, market come back down, and also on other. All of this and more in today's analysis. If you are new to this channel, please like the video, help subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification for more updates like this every single day. Also check the channel for other educational content. On the BTC USDT 1-day chart, I am still expecting the market to come down a little bit, and if we further see reduced momentum on the histogram on the MACD indicator to the 0 line, that will also mean that the market is going to retrace very soon. And if there is increase in momentum to the downside, then that will also indicate that the market is going to see move a little bit downward before that very retracement. And one thing you have to understand is that this very move was not in any way a retracement, because the market was still very bearish. And what I am expecting right now is the reduced momentum on the MACD histogram. It's going to determine whether the market is going to retrace a little bit upward before continuation right now, or we're going to see the market consolidate within this area, then break out to the downside for continuation. So this is what you need to pay attention to, guys. This very MACD histogram on the negative side is very important. It's one way that you can use to identify whether the market is going to see move a little bit downward, or is going to just retrace from this very level of support to the upside before the final continuation. And on the 4-hour chart right here, see the market move up a little bit and then come back to this level of consolidation. Market is still on this level of consolidation right now. Is the market going to move up, or we want to see the market come back down? One thing very important right here is the market move and creates this very high, higher than what the market was doing before at this very zone. And right now the market did not create a new low at this very area, which is a very important thing to note. When we come to a situation like this in the market, it's very important for you to mark out important key levels, and this is what I'm going to do right now. So this very area is a key level to watch. If the market break out on this level of support, then that means market is going to continue downward a little bit before continuation. What I mean is this market is going to continue from here. After a breakout of this very level of support, market is going to continue downward a little bit before continuation. And if market breaks out on this point, it's not a reason to short the market. The reason is because market has been moving all the way from here to the downside before the breakout. So the market will not move any much further to the downside before it will retrace, before continuation again. So you have to understand how the market moves and time the market specifically, where you have to press the buy or sell button at the right time. So right at this point, if you see a breakout, don't take a short, because that breakout will not last long. Market will just go down a little bit before retracement and continuation. And another thing you have to also pay attention to on the 4-hour chart is this very level of resistance. So if the market move upward and break this level of resistance, market is going to move significantly. That means if market did not break this very level of resistance right here, and you are a counter trend trader, it is not yet time for you to take a position. And if we see that very breakout right here, and the market is going to move into this level of $27,200 level at this very area before the next retracement again to the downside. This is what I am expecting. If a breakout happen at this very point of resistance, expect the market to move a little bit further into this level of $27,200. And if we did not see any creation of new high of this very high, don't take a buy position if you are a counter trend trader. If you're not a counter trend trader, then you have to relax for the market to give us a nice opportunity to buy the market. And on ETH 1-day chart, the same thing here on Bitcoin. I am expecting this retracement to come out in the markets and move a little bit upward, and then before continuation downward again. So what you need to be paying attention to is the MACD as well, as we begin to see a reduced momentum on the MACD approaching the zero line, then the chance of the market retracing immediately is there. So what you need to pay attention to right now is the MACD histogram have reduced momentum to the zero line, and once that happens, the market is going to retrace before continuation to the downside. At the end of retracement is always a nice time to take a short position for the next continuation to the downside on the 1-day chart ETH. And right here, market also have the capacity of moving to the downside sluggishly before that very retracement. So two things you need to bear in mind right now. Everything should be on the momentum that you see on the histogram right here will determine if the market is going to move up or is going to consolidate around this area before the next move to the downside. So on the 1-day chart, don't take a buy or short position. And on the 4-hour chart right here on ETH, if you look at this very area, market retrace from here up to this point of resistance and then come back down. The market did not create any significant new high, nor the market create any significant new low. Market at this very point, I am expecting this market to move to the downside, and the level we need to confirm is this very area of support at this very point. So market come down and break this level of support, the market is going to further continue its movement to the downside. I'm expecting this market to come here and break out on this very area of support, and market is going to come back down, and the movement to the downside will not be that very big. The reason is because the market has been moving all the way from here up to this very point before this little consolidation we are seeing right now in the market. So what you need to do is to identify this area of support and also this very level of resistance. So this area of resistance right here is very, very important in the market right now. Pay attention to the market moving up and break this very level of resistance before you take any counter trend buy position. So if you want to take a counter trend buy position, this must be broken, because that will further confirm that the market is going to move to the upside. And if that breakout happens, I am expecting the market to move into this very area of $1,761. At this very area, we'll see a market retracement from here to the downside again. So expect the market to move into this area. A breakout is going to move the market to the upside, and if the market moves into this point, a breakout here is going to further move the market down a little bit before retracement. And if this downward breakout happens on the support, it's not a need to take a short position, because that movement will not be that big to the downside. And on the Matic chart, I told you not to take a short position when the market was around this area, and that the market is going to retrace into this very level of support. And that is what we see right here, a very important zone at this very point. Market retrace into it and then continue its movement to the downside, although it did not create a new low. So this was the final low in the market at this very area. Market come down to this very point. What it means is that market still have capacity of moving to the downside. Pay attention to this very level of support and this very level of resistance. In fact, there is a very big resistance, which is this very area that will further resist the market from moving to the upside. So if markets should move to the upside, here should be a critical resistance that you need to pay attention to from here to the upside. And markets will come down, but it need to break this very level of support. So markets come down, break this level of support is what I am watching. And if this breakout occur right at this point, don't take a short position. The reason is because market has moving all the way from here into this level. A further movement downward will not be that much before retracement. and you need to also understand how the markets move and how manipulators manipulate the market. At this very area, market breakout here is going to move to the downside a little bit before retracement, then continuation to the downside. So I am watching the market to move into this very zone of resistance before taking a short position downward. That means this very area of resistance right here will be a nice place to take a short position, and don't take a buy at this point either, except the market break out on this very zone of resistance moving to the upside. We have to see a breakout of this level of resistance right now in the market on Matic. And on ADA, the same thing. I told you not to take a short position when the market was at this very point, and that market is going to retrace. Exact same thing we see right here. Market retrace into this level of resistance right at this very point, and this resistance is very, very important. Reason why it was a resistance at this very area and was a support at this very point, and what that means is this very zone is very, very strong. And what I am expecting is the market to break out on this level of resistance right here for us to take a buy position. That means market have to move upward and break this very level of resistance and create a new high before a buy position can be initiated for a counter trend trade. And if you look at the market to the downside, this very area of support as well is also very important. So pay attention to this line of support. So also expect the market to move down into this level of support. And if market break out on this level of support and go down a little bit, it will be a nice time to take a buy for the market to move up, for it to take a counter trend profits. This is a very, very important thing you need to watch on the ADA chart and also on Matic. Remember on ADA right here, when the market breaks out down on this level of resistance to the downside, you can take a counter trend position at this very point of 0.246, and the market will correct a little bit to the upside and collect the profit off the table. And right at this point, if the market did not cross this very area of resistance, don't take a buy position. There is no way for you to take a short position right now on this ADA chart. This is my own directional bias, okay? And on the Matic chart, what are you expecting right here on Matic? Do you think this market is going to break down here and move a little bit to the upside before retracement and then continuation back down again? Comment below in the comment section of this video. If you are new to this channel, please like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification for updates like this every single day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.